Hi guys, today I just want to talk about the program that I'm personally using to get over my food addiction. I'm using Chef AJ's program, and this is her latest book, The Secrets to Ultimate Weight Loss. It outlines everything that you need to know about how to get over food addiction using her program. And the basic rules are that it's SOFAs free. Now, when I explain this, some people might find this really extreme, and I know it sounds extreme, but actually it's easier doing it this way than trying to add in other foods that may be a trigger. Like some programs still include flour, oil, salt, a little bit of sugar. And for a food addict, for a true food addict, that actually prolongs the suffering. So by going completely abstinent from all the trigger foods, the beginning's hard. I'm not going to lie, like the first few weeks is really hard and it's a struggle, but you have to white knuckle it and get through that. And then you come out the other side and life's easier. It's easier. Food tastes better. You're not constantly struggling about what you can and can't have in your brain, and you can eat whatever you like from the set of foods that she talks about. So SOFAs stands for sugar, oil, flour, alcohol, and salt. So it's free of all of those things, and it's also free of all animal products and coffee as well. Caffeine. So Chef AJ says that some people can add a black coffee if that's something they want to do in the mornings and then gradually come off it. But I've found personally that when I've tried to still keep in a bit of coffee, that the caffeine creates anxiety inside me, and the anxiety makes the cravings for the food much harder. So the last week before I started this program, I got rid of all of my caffeine and I weaned off coffee. So I had like a week of like headaches and lethargy and just was feeling terrible. But now it's made going into this program a lot easier. So I'm on day 3 and the cravings they're there and the thoughts come up in my mind, but it's not as bad as it is when I was still including caffeine. So yeah, there's no processed food either. So it's a calorie density program too, so you don't have to count calories because the foods that we're eating, she calls it eating left of the red line. The foods we're eating have a low calorie density, so they bulk you up, they make you feel full, but you're not getting as many calories, so you can eat big plates of food, feel satiated and full, and activate your stretch receptors, and you don't have to worry about counting those calories. If the programs that add in the nuts, the seeds, the oils, they're all really high calorie foods for a small amount. So you end up having to count calories, weigh and measure food, and that's just not something that I was really interested in. So this program is really amazing for that. And the food is delicious. Like the first little while it can taste really bland, and that's because you're so used to the hyper palatable foods that when you suddenly go to just having your plain veggies and rice and grains and things like that, it can be a little bit like, oh, it's not that great. But I've been through 3 weeks of this. Yep, I relapsed and I'm starting over again. But after the 3 weeks, I was eating some of the recipes in this and just going, oh, it's so delicious. It's just like, you just enjoy food on a totally different level. It's really amazing. So if you're interested in this method, get this book. I highly recommend this book. You can also go to her website. I'll put a link in the description below. Also, just if you look on YouTube and just put Chef AJ in, you'll find hundreds of videos. She's done so much stuff online, and I've binge watched so much of it. It's so interesting. She's so easy to listen to, and just so much information. So I'm going to carry on with this plan, and I'll give you guys updates as I go along. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.